it's Sunday the 30th. We're checking out a tractor possibly. I don't know. Just kind of look at it, see if it worked for a PTO generator. Maybe.
Something small like that.
Yeah,
Be
something
very
small
efficient.
like that. It's unusual. It looks like it's got a belt-driven.
Something.
Yeah,
Off the
gearbox.
fly
I
wheel.
have no idea.
Maybe it's a drive system, but
It does have a PTO in the back. I see.
just alongside the road, we've got some more cars.
I see PTO on each side.
That center's a PTO.
Yeah.
Pull the
No,
cover
on,
up.
on the side of it though.
Oh yeah. So it's got some type of hydraulics.
Yeah.
Maybe that runs a hydraulic pump.
So what is that puller over there?
You couldn't lift much with that or drive too far with that.
No? It's got quite the all-terrain tires.
It's way heavier than the rest of it.
Yep.
A single cylinder
Yeah.
and the one front tire. Boy, that thing would be. You had too much weight. You'd tip that over pretty easy. I bet.
Make a sharp corner. It'd be like
Yeah.
the Rogators at home, the three-wheelers.
Right.
Yep.
Interesting though. It looks like it's got a vehicle rear shaft and drive shaft.
Yep.
Huh.
Alright, so we're at the warehouse, and we have Dominic, one of our workers, getting his bike all cleaned up.
Looking good, Dominique.
So Richard would love to ride his bike, and I think Dominic's gonna let him.
Is it all clean for me to drive it? Yes.
Very nice. So we put the step up yesterday, working on the electrical. We got a lot of the motors wired. If you look there, there's a white LP line going to the tank on the far end of the building. Got a liquid line down here. That's almost hooked to the dryer, just one more fitting. Doing electrical. You can probably see the lines and stuff pulled through and sitting there. There's a conduit over there. We did move the generator that Al said we could use close. We did spin it over. We got it set for 380. Checked all the lines, the 3 lines. T1, T2, T3 in the neutral. So that should be set. We're going to spin some motors with that. Martin ready for a big day. We're still waiting on our crane. We're trying to be patient. But we might start switching gears if we can't get the crane today. We might be kind of done with the workers till we get to set this. Switch gears a little bit. Start thinking about the farm, which we've been thinking about all along anyway. We have a couple pieces up there we're missing. We're going to have to manufacture them. At this time, the containers are coming August 4th. Was the last ETA on them. And then 3 days after that, so it'd be August 7th before the containers show up with the rest of the metal parts, I would say, for the dryer that we need, but we can manufacture those ourselves, which we're going to do today. The other things that we're missing are a little bit of the control box, electrical stuff. Van is actually going to bring that. So we should have that here Tuesday. The van will be in country Monday. Tuesday it'll be up here. We have getting stuff kind of done. Got motors on the jump auger here. Yesterday I got the motor on that one. We got the motors up on the legs. We probably set them as far as they're on, but we just got pulleys and belts and all that on. We could work on that today. The top motor is on, that runs the cross auger for leveling the dryer with wet corn. We have the front drag motor on, right there, the little blue one, which is wired up. So we have a lot of the things ready to test, and that's maybe our goal today. We'll try to test spin these using the generator. Complex is working on electrical, getting a main power box and things like that for the dryer itself, which we'll put in the corner over there by the motorcycle. We'll have our own meter for power. So yeah, things are going along very well, step by step, but we're running out of steps to get ready, which is very good. And we're getting ready to almost get some corn picked. Today is July 30th, like Rich had said earlier. So hopefully by the end of the day, this will be up in there, and we'll have this set, and that's a big step for getting this project done. What happened to it? Huh?
The crankshaft?
Crankshaft is fine, just the piston rings bent.
Okay.
Nope. Sounds good. Regardless if it's fixed or not, call me tonight, okay? I don't care.
So we're working up on the dryer. They just got Martin all dressed, doing what they're doing there. So.
Are you all dressed now, Martin? Yep.
So we are missing a couple plates. Now we're in the process of cutting a little edge off to make it fit. One panel cut going up. And here's the other panel we have to cut coming down, we think. Maybe. Looks like it's caught up there. We'll get it figured out. There we go. Hopefully we cut the right side. So the front of the dryer, they're working on the ladder. You have James here handing things up to them. And everybody's up high today. They're putting the ladder stuff up there. Cal's helping, Logan's tightening. We can run the ladder. We have the ladder run so we can go all the way from top to bottom. Climb up in the ladder. So it's good. So we're finishing milling in the dryer. Still waiting for the crane. Today is Sunday, the 30th of July. About 4 o'clock Ghana time. So we have about 2 hours of light yet. We're putting some panels that were missing from the container when we got the dryer. We got those built. They're putting those on. We're getting things wired. We've got the motors on the ground here. The one for the wet pit, this jump auger, and the fan. They've got plug-ins on. They're all wired. Most of the motors on the dryer are wired. We're waiting for a few components that Van is bringing. And then we'll be real close to running the dryer as soon as the red crane comes to help us set our last section of grain leg. We're hoping today. Sounds like maybe tomorrow. There's not another big crane close by. There's one in Kumasi about 3 hours away, but it's very expensive. To get it here and stuff would be 80,000 CDs. About 7,000 US, so that's 7,500 US, so it'd be expensive. So we're gonna wait it out. We're not completely done with the dryer yet, so I guess if we get everything situated and motors tested, that we are still waiting for the red crane. We may have to spend that money, but we're hoping that we do not, because the red crane actually is in Techiman. That's what it's based out of, so it's only about a mile down the road from where we're at here. So we'll be patient, wait for that. It's a lot cheaper. Probably 1/10 of what it would charge us for the one out of Kumasi. So we want to make sure we get a big enough one. We're lifting things and we don't have issues. So there's some smaller cranes around, but we're not confident that they're heavy enough. So everybody's kind of patiently waiting, handing things up as needed, getting things situated in place. These guys are learning a lot. Martin's the one that's hanging by the safety harness, which he enjoys, trying out all the safety stuff we have and seeing how well they work. He's just enjoying the day, experimenting with stuff, and they had to dress him a little bit here a while ago. Didn't quite have it on there right, but he's set up now so he won't fall and such. So been a very good day. Appreciate all the help that our workers are giving us. They're very patient with us, and we're trying to be patient with them, but they're doing a great job. We wouldn't have this dryer anywhere near this fire without all of their help putting it together. So this is the second story where Rich and I are staying with Teche. Kitchen's there, and then there's our security gate, and this is out to the balcony. So this is the backyard, so to speak, or the courtyard area of Aries Warehouse, and they're working on putting the pillars up. We looked at them yesterday, or maybe this morning. They're moving right along. One there, they're working on the second one. They got the forms up and stuff. Mixing the concrete right there in the ground. There's a second LP tank. Walking on the balcony, and then here's where our laundry room is. Got a nice top load washing machine, works good. Washing our clothes. Here's kind of the view. Across the way, this is actually a hotel. I think I called it apartments this morning, but it's actually a hotel they're working on. It'll be up and running here sometime. But they got a bit of work to do on it too, but it's coming. So working on the wall. Things done, so it's good. There's the neighbors. I'm not quite sure what that business is over there, but some type of manufacturing they're doing.